Why do you think so many young people are leaving Iran and coming here?
Just because they are against the regime. They are against the social situations that they have in Iran.
Ibrahim Alizadeh is the head of KOMALAH, a Kurdish Marxist party founded in Iran in the late 60s. In 1985, the Iranian regime forced Ibrahim and his organization out of the Islamic Republic. They set up shop on this hillside just across the border in northern Iraq. It's pointed towards Iran, huh?
They pointed over this area. Iran is about 50 kilometers.
50 kilometers that way?
No, you can't.
No go?
No.
So we wanted to go down to the barbed wire to film, and they said that it's not safe because it's all mines. There's several mines all around the barbed wire. It's a good thing we asked. KOMALAH's compound is heavily guarded. And even though Ibrahim is living in exile, he's still a wanted man. He sleeps with a gun under his pillow, keeps a Kalashnikov behind an armchair, and doesn't step foot outside his room without a small cadre of bodyguards. You always travel with bodyguards?
Yes.
What are the threats?
Spies and terrorists from the Islamic Republic that every time they try to infiltrate here in this area. We have 2-3 cases.
About 1,000 exiled Iranian Kurds live on KOMALAH's compound. Here, they receive political and military training for when the day comes that the Iranian regime falls. And that day must have seemed closer than ever when, not too long ago, some Americans came knocking on Ibrahim's door. Was there actually people from the American government who came here?
Yes, they came here 2 or 3 times.
And they offered support then? Financial support?
They declared their policies in framework of the supporting of all Iranian opposition groups, including us.
In 2006, the U.S. Congress passed the Iran Freedom Support Acts, which authorized funding for Iranian opposition groups like KOMALAH, who are working for democratic reform in Iran. Ibrahim told us that his group declined the offer.
We think that intervention of the United States in Iranian matters would prolong the regime.
But Ibrahim says he imagines that other groups quietly accepted. The Iran Freedom Support Act allocated millions of dollars for the funding of things such as pro-democracy radio and television broadcasts into Iran, plus other political and human rights programs. The bill, however, prohibits funding for groups that engage in violence and terrorism. But over the last couple of years, a new opposition group has emerged, one that has been launching deadly attacks against Iran, and many, including Iran, believe they are receiving support from the U.S. Have you been involved in operations in Iran?
No.
Evidence of the bombing.
This is all bombed?
Yeah.
In northern Iraq, there's no shortage of Iranian exiles who would like to see regime change in their homeland. Many of these groups are committed to peaceful political activities. But we set out to meet with a new group that has decided to take up arms. A group that many, including Iran, believe is receiving support from the US. To track them down, we headed for the triple border where Iraq meets Turkey and Iran.